guys, and welcome back to another Roblox Island video. Today, I'm going to be showing you a sick crystallized form. Actually, two of them. One AFK that's slightly less efficient, and one that's not AFK, but it's more efficient. But before we get into that, I just want to say, do like this video and share and subscribe with the notification bell on so you're notified when the next video drops. And when I hit 50 subs, I'm going to be releasing some sick Roblox merch. That's going to be 5 Robux, which unfortunately Roblox won't let me make it like free or something. So I'm going to have to make it 5 Robux. But yeah. So I don't know why Islands is glitching out on me. But the first crystallized farm, I must say, is inspired by Dark Viper Plays or DV Plays for sure. He's a real channel name. But I've made it, taken it, maybe just made it a cheaper version of it. And what you're gonna need for this is just a bunch of sand blocks. You can also use clay, and theoretically you could use grass, but there's always the chance that things will spawn on grass, which gets in the way, and it's better off to use sand or clay, or you could even use iron blocks if you really wanted to. That would be very pricey. Any single hit block. So once you have a lot of single hit blocks, you're gonna want to find a place where you can build like a miles or Skyblocks miles long auto farm, because you're gonna want to make this very long. It's not like a short little thing. And first we're gonna be doing this auto farm, and then I'm gonna give you a quick little thing on the AFK one. And pretty much what you do, I'll show you how to build it later in a minute. But the basics of it is run down this line, not sprinting or you'll miss a lot of ores. But just, you need to line up your camera like this so you can just press and hold. So you're continuously left clicking and just run down and mine the ores on this side. And I haven't even finished this side, so I don't have any other side to worry about. But then you'll just turn around and come back. And this can pretty much be an infinite length. And then what you have to do is grab some sand blocks or whatever other single hit block you're using and replace the spawn blocks to what you just mined. And the reason this auto farm is so good is because it's a single hit block. Meaning that instead of like 3 or 4 hits with the iron pickaxe to mine the iron node, it's only 1. So that greatly increases the efficiency because you don't have to mine so many hits. And that means that you're obviously getting more crystallized iron per minute. And I mean, I've already maybe done 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes of grinding with this. I've gotten a crystallized iron already. And what's the best thing you could do with this auto farm is have a friend like run behind you that is dropping down sand blocks to replace it so that you don't need to. And that's, if you can, I recommend that you do that and like split the rewards, the crystallized iron, if you have someone to do it, because then you don't have to come back and place blocks down. But the good thing is a block will the iron will almost always spawn pretty much instantly, so you really shouldn't have to wait too long for some iron. So now how to build this farm. It's actually a very, very simple, easy build. It does take a decent amount of blocks though, so I recommend holding off on this bigger, more efficient farm until you can really afford it. Because, I mean, you're going to need a lot of iron totems. Just for me, as you can see, I've already built the farm. The iron totems are just what I'm waiting for. And that's because an iron totem is $400 each. So, like, it's not cheap. So that's the good thing about the other auto farm that I'm gonna show you in a minute, is that it's much less resource intensive. So how to build this. This is, again, simple, easy build, and all you're gonna do is, as you can see, make yourself 2-block path. It's glitching out right now. I'm probably about to disconnect. I'll be back with you guys when this thing is properly working. See you then. Okay, so I'm back in. I have sand. I have everything. I actually have over 1,000 sand, which is good because I plan on having like a very massive auto farm in it. And again, so first block right here. This is the block that you are gonna be running down, and then just to make it easier, you're gonna want to place block here, and then get just to like as a guide block, and then place blocks on the sides too, just 1 block high. Then you're gonna go up 1 block, out 1, 2 after that, right? Mine out this block and this block, okay? Next, you're gonna go like this and like this. These 2 blocks we just placed, these are the spawn blocks. And next, one last thing, just, wait. Yeah, no, that I made a mistake, I didn't. Grab your totem, iron totem, drop it down here. Iron will spawn here because totem can't spawn it here. It'll spawn on this block, which is the one you'll mine. Then you're gonna go out 2 blocks. Repeat this again and again and again. And you can, and obviously do it on the other side. And you can pretty much do this infinitely. And also, you can also make it into a loop with like 2 of these running parallel to each other. And if you really wanted to, you might be able to do this with a macro, but it would probably just glitch out and end up quite easily actually destroying your whole island. So I really don't recommend it. But other than that, that is how you make a not really AFK-able, but very, very efficient not AFK, iron farm. And I'm telling you, that is probably one of the most efficient farms. Oh, and now for a slightly less efficient farm, but AFK-able, you're just going to grab a block here, up 1 block, out to the sides like this. Then you're going to go like this, place a block here. You're going to want to place a block here so that this is in a spawnable area. Oopsie. And then pretty much the goal of this auto farm, while I'm getting back to I'll explain that, is what you're trying to do is create something where you can stand in. What we're doing is creating something where you can stand in one place and mine all the maximum amount of ores, so that you're mining as many ores as possible, and then you're not mining anything else. So make this pointing towards the void so you don't risk destroying any of your irons. And then you're just going to, for this farm, use a simple little auto clicker. And then your 3-block wide thing, every other block like this, you can either put a totem or not. I recommend you do put a totem just for added efficiency, and then have this going down, just these 2 side blocks. I did not think when I put those there, but don't have these 2 blocks here, and then just go like this. But then also make sure there's no other blocks to anywhere where a totem can spawn stuff, because you want it just to spawn right in these middle areas, which I've accidentally made 1 block wide and not 2 block wide. And then you're going to stand here and mind them. Make it 2 blocks wide. Sorry, I'm being very forgetful here. I'll now head down and show you my one of these, which I actually dismantled in favor of the non-AFK-able one because it's just more efficient, and it looks something like this. When I made it, I for some reason thought to put these here to conserve totems, and I don't know why I'd put them, but I did. But that's the basic idea. I also stupidly put iron blocks on the ground to kind of flex, which are single hit blocks, so that was also kind of dumb. But other than that, it's a pretty sick auto farm. Highly recommend you make one of these. Just think it out, or you can even, especially if you have the means to buy a lot of iron totems, you can make this farm, both of the farms, which is probably the best. So you can go AFK, get some, and then get more when you're not AFK. So again, the non-AFK one is this one. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video to be a certified epic gamer. That's it for today. See you all in the next one, and goodbye.